Good morning, YouTube. Another video here. Today, I just wanted to talk about growth. You know what I'm saying? Myself, I'm proud of myself in how far I have came. I believe that I've grown a lot, and I believe you can too. You know, it's just all about diving in, tapping into your mind, and going out there attacking what you need to attack to get whatever you need to do done. I'm in Colorado, and I see a lot of people out here. A lot of people. You know, this is one of the states where the Venezuelans came to, and they're out here on the grind every day. You know, this is probably better than where they came from, of course. You know what I'm saying? So for them to be out here washing windows and, you know, doing whatever they do, selling fruits and little stuff on the side of the road, that's amazing, because a lot of people is not up for doing stuff like that. Here in the U.S., I can say that we're very spoiled. You know, so for them to be out here washing windows, you know, collecting change in $1, and they're happy and content with that, knowing from where they came from, that's a big part of growth to me. And I salute them. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, what's holding you guys back from growing? It can be a lot. It definitely can be a lot that can hold you back from growing. In this world that we're living in today, it can be a lot. It can explode your head. It can make you set in depression, and it'll make you feel like it's the end of the road and that there's no further that you can go. But I want to tell you that the sky is really the limit. And as long as you get out of your comfort zone and do the things you're supposed to do, I mean, it can happen for you. I grew up, you know, wanting to be around the bad crowd, you know, just so I could fit in. Not knowing that that was not the way to go. You know, I wanted to be seen. I wanted to be popular. You know, I'll tell you that. It's the straight up truth. I wanted to be popular. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out here worried about what everybody thinks. I'm not really doing what I feel I should be doing. You know what I'm saying? Because my whole focus is on fitting in with the crowd. And it took me some years to really figure out that that's no place for me. You know, the gang banging, you know, that life is for nobody. And if you live that life, I would suggest you put it on hold, you know, not put it on hold, but get out of that life completely. I don't even know why I said put it on hold, but get out of that life completely. Because that life is for no one. You know, when they say you end up dead or in jail, I believe that's really where you end up at, dead or in jail. And you know, I see it too often. Too many of us are out here losing our life to the streets. And we have little ones. You know, we have babies. We got our kids that are out here that lose their fathers or lose their mothers, you know, due to the selfishness of wanting to be in the streets. You know, not thinking about their kids, them only living for the moment. It's a terrible thing to see. So I just say, man, if there is growth outside of that, if you feel that there is no way that you can grow and you feel like the streets are your home, let me tell you, man, it's more out there than that. It's better than that. And what helped me was to quit wanting to be popular. You know, I started having kids at an early age, so I had to get it in my mind real early. There's no need to be popular. I buckled down. In 2019, I started a company, and here we are 6 years later, man. I literally don't talk to anybody, and I'm okay with that. You know, I got my cousin, you know, and people that I work with, that I associate with, and it's no hard feelings to none of my friends from back in the day. No hard feelings ever. I'm just on a different path of growth. And I know that if I want to continue to grow, I cannot continue to be around the type of crowd that I was. And I'm fine with that, because how far that I've came, I'm thankful, I'm appreciative, and I know that God is in my corner. And every day I get out here and I put a foot forward, for my why. Of course, my kids and my wife, you guys hear me speak about that all the time. But that's why I do it. There was a time where I was struggling, where I was going to the store stealing, living to the lowest point of my life. I was always working. I always worked. But working a job it never helped me, in my situation. And I'm not complaining. I was always complaining, but when I seen the opportunity to finally work for myself and take advantage of that opportunity, I dove right in it and I didn't look back at all. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing we got to do too. We got to find what we want to do. We got to dive in it, and we can't hold back. Holding back is only holding us up, and it's holding us stagnant. You know what I'm saying? So let's buckle down and let's just focus on one thing, dive in it, and take off and stick with it. That's the most important thing, is to stick with it and not give up. Through these 6 years of me growing this company and growing myself, it's been a task, but I wouldn't have it any other way. And even at that, I still treat me owning this business as if I'm an employee. I still kind of have the employee mindset. When I say that, a lot of people really don't get what I mean, but just from what I came from, working, I've worked every job you can think of, you know what I'm saying? And all I ever asked and all I ever wanted, and I showed that I should be able to have that, is a manager's position, through every job, going above and beyond, doing things that other employees was not doing. And guess what? I never got that manager spot. So now that I'm a manager, an owner, a worker, because I'm still in the truck, you know what I'm saying? And outside of me still being in the truck, I'm still trying to grow in my mind to have that business mindset, to bring employees in and really just buckle down and take this business to the next level. That's where I'm at next with growth in my life. It's just trust issues, that I have to get outside of, and yeah, man, I got to take risks, because I've taken risks. I did it before, so it's nothing that I'm new to, but it's definitely something that I got to do more of. You know what I'm saying? What do you guys think about that? Do you guys take risks? I've been watching a lot of people lately, and they speak a lot about taking risks. Risks are actually healthy for you. So that's where I'm at. I'm in the process of growing this company to the next level, outside of the company, because that's really not all my life is catered to. I do have a family. Outside of that, I'm growing to be able to focus more time in my household, with my kids, watch them grow up. I'm home every night, you know what I'm saying? But when I get home, mind you, I'm doing school too. So when I get home, everybody's asleep, so it's really hitting me hard. And I want to grow to be better as a husband and a father to my wife and my kids. And they deserve it. I don't want them to just grow up and just know me as the provider. Whatever we needed, Dad provided. yeah, that's cool and all, but I want to be remembered as so much more. I want my kids to see me as so much more. Granted, I get they may understand, you know, coming from the life that we came from in hotels and, you know, staying with different people. They get it. I'm sure they do get it. I'm sure they do get why I work so hard. And it's to provide. And I've always told myself, and I told my kids, that we're never going back to living that life. And God willing, He's going to continue to provide, and He's going to continue to guide me so I can be able to provide. And He's going to make way on my growing. He's going to make way for me to grow. He's going to make way for me to be at home more. And He's going to work it all out. You know, but that's where I'm at on my growing journey. And another thing, I just want to grow to have a better attitude. You know, grow to stop taking things so personal. Because that is very important. So, nobody's perfect. I'm far from perfect. I only tapped in this video on a few things that I'm working on for growth for myself. But I'm far from perfect, and every day I'm working at it. And I'm going to continue to work at it because I have to work at it. Otherwise, we'll be sitting around looking like we don't know what to do. Otherwise, we'd be sitting on the corner with signs begging people for money. And I'm not into that. So what are some things that you guys are growing? What are some things you are trying to change? I'd love to know. Go ahead, leave a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe. It's Tuesday, and it was great talking with y'all. I'm going to go get this work in, pick up my helpers, go get the trailer, and get the work day started. But y'all continue to grow. Every day is a growing strive. You know I'm going to continue to try to grow. And we'll see y'all in the next video. Enjoy y'all's day.